They say words have power, and in the world of attraction, this couldn't be more true. A well-timed compliment isn't just about flattery. It's about leaving a lasting impression. Think about it. Anyone can say, "You look beautiful," or "nice dress." But does that make a woman stop, think, and feel something deeper? Not really. The right words, however, can leave her wondering, feeling intrigued, and thinking about you long after the conversation is over. This isn't just about attraction. It's about psychology. Humans crave mystery, challenge, and validation. A simple yet thought-provoking compliment can create an irresistible pull. Today, we're going to break down 3 powerful compliments that will make her fantasize about you. These aren't just words, they're experiences. Delivered correctly, they can change the way she sees you forever. But before we dive into these compliments, let me share a quick story that illustrates their power. A friend of mine, Jake, was at a coffee shop one day when he struck up a conversation with a woman sitting next to him. Instead of offering a generic compliment, he looked at her thoughtfully and said, "There's something about you that's absolutely unpredictable, and I can't quite figure it out." He then sipped his coffee and left it at that. She laughed at first, but later, she was the one steering the conversation. She wanted to know more. She was intrigued. Why? Because that compliment wasn't just about her looks. It made her feel unique, mysterious, and powerful. It made her wonder what Jake saw in her that she hadn't even noticed herself. And that's the essence of what we'll be discussing today. Now, let's break down these 3 compliments and why they work so well. Compliment 1. There's something about you that drives me crazy, but I can't quite figure it out. Why does this work? Because it taps into human nature. We all love a mystery, especially when it's about ourselves. Women aren't just attracted to a man who admires them. They're drawn to someone who sees something in them that others don't. This compliment suggests she's unique, special, and that she has an impact on you that even you can't fully understand. This plays into the psychology of curiosity. When someone leaves an idea unfinished, our brain naturally wants to complete the puzzle. She will keep thinking, "What is it about me that drives him crazy?" And just like that, you've taken up space in her mind. Imagine you're on a date, and the conversation is flowing effortlessly. There's laughter, teasing, and moments of deep connection. As she says something witty, or does something charming, you lean in slightly, look at her as if you're realizing something for the first time, and say, "You know, there's something about you that drives me crazy, but I can't quite figure it out." Then you let the moment hang. You don't rush to explain. Instead, you move on. The magic is in the delivery, the pause, the smirk, the slight shake of the head. She'll be replaying that moment in her mind, long after the night ends, as the saying goes. A wise man speaks because he has something to say. A fool speaks because he must say something. Your words should leave an impact, not just fill the silence. Compliment 2. I probably shouldn't say this, but damn, you're dangerous. This is powerful because it shifts the dynamic. Most men put women on a pedestal with compliments, but this one flips the script. Instead of making it seem like you're the one chasing, this makes her feel like she's the one being pursued, but in a way that excites her. Being called dangerous suggests unpredictability, intensity, and allure. It makes her feel like she has an effect on you, one that you can barely control. This isn't something you throw out casually. It's best used in moments of undeniable chemistry, when she's teasing you, when there's a playful challenge between you, or when the conversation takes an intimate turn. Imagine she playfully leans in closer than expected, or throws a witty remark that catches you off guard. Instead of responding immediately, take a slow breath, lock eyes with hers and say, "I probably shouldn't say this, but damn, you're dangerous." Then smile slightly and let it sit. She'll feel the weight of it, and that's what makes it powerful. Mark was out for drinks with a group of friends when he met Lisa. She had this way of making sharp, witty remarks that kept him on his toes. At one point, she made a bold joke at his expense, and instead of trying to one-up her, he smirked and said, "I probably shouldn't say this, but damn, you're dangerous." Lisa laughed, but her cheeks turned slightly red. She knew exactly what he meant, and from that moment on, the dynamic between them shifted. Fire is never a gentle master. When you play with fire, you make things unpredictable, and that's exactly the effect you want to create. Compliment 3. You have no idea how hard it is to look at you and not touch you. This is not just a compliment, it's a confession. It conveys restraint, desire, and intensity. Women aren't just attracted to confidence, they are drawn to moments when a man loses a bit of that control because of them. This makes her feel powerful and deeply desired. Timing is everything. This should be said in a moment of genuine tension. Maybe when you're sitting close, when your fingers accidentally brush, or when she looks at you in a way that lingers just a second too long. Daniel was walking his date to her car after an incredible night. The energy between them was electric, but he wasn't going to make the first move just yet. Instead, he looked at her, exhaled, as if fighting something inside, and said, "You have no idea how hard it is to look at you and not touch you." Then he smirked slightly and changed the subject. The impact was immediate, her breath hitched, and she looked at him differently. A moment's hesitation can last a lifetime in the right heart. Sometimes it's the restraint, not the action, that creates the most desire. The key to attraction isn't just looks or status, it's how you make someone feel. When you give a woman a compliment that challenges her, excites her, and makes her think, you stand out. The words you choose can be the difference between being forgotten and being the person she replays in her mind over and over again. But remember, attraction isn't just about saying the right words, it's about authenticity. The most powerful compliments work because they come from a place of real connection and emotion. So next time you're with her, don't just compliment her, make her feel something. Because once you do, she'll never forget you. Until next time, stay sharp, stay aware, and never be forgettable.